the power of tea. Please help me welcome Dr. Mansur Hasib.
Do you have a favorite childhood memory where you learned a lesson? Happy 2022, Toastmasters and guests. I loved shopping for saris in Bangladesh. With my mother, of course. At every shop we went, they would ask, tea or cold drinks? Mom chose tea. And I got an ice cold bottle of Fanta or Coca-Cola with a straw. In the blistering heat outside, this was a most welcome feeling. As we drank, they would show us sari after sari after sari. They unrolled dozens of saris so we could see them in their full splendor. I wondered, why were they taking so much trouble to show us so many saris? And why were they serving us tea and drinks? We may not buy anything, and these bottled drinks were expensive. No one asked Mom how much she wanted to spend. And not a single sari had the price listed on it. Finally, Mom would fall in love with a sari or a bunch of saris. And I would watch in awe as they quoted a high price. And Mom would come back with a smile, her charming smile, and give them a lowball offer. I almost felt embarrassed. After drinking their tea and cold drinks, we were insulting them with this low offer. However, I would watch in awe as from being that far apart, they would finally agree on a price and everybody parted happy and relieved. When I came to America, I was shocked to see a fixed price for everything. Nobody offered tea, and there was no bargaining. Yet, my economics class taught me price discrimination is the only way to maximize profits. In fact, it's the only form of discrimination legal in America. The first time I ordered tea at a restaurant, they brought a tall glass of brown liquid with ice cubes floating on top and a lemon on the side. "Sugar on the table, sir," she said. "But where is my tea?" "Oh, did you want hot tea, sir?" I didn't even know cold tea was a thing. We went to Egypt. Once again, we were greeted with hot tea. Their focus was not on the sale. They treated us like their dearest relative or friend. We were laughing, smiling, chatting, and having so much fun, we didn't even feel like visiting any other store. Not a single item had a price listed on it. So our focus wasn't on the price. We could appreciate the beauty of every item, and we could fall in love with the item. And when we fall in love with something, what happens? we do everything in our power to get it. Finally understood the power of tea. They were practicing key principles of sales, engagement, and relationship, and allowing the customer to fall in love. Relationships and love created incredible levels of value, even for the sellers. If the seller liked us, we got a better bargain. Friends, sales is all about showing value higher than price. And when they start giving us value, before we even select anything, they have just prepped us to pay a higher price. We can't even visit any other store because all kinds of happy chemicals are flowing through our body. Everybody is vested in this relationship. Everybody wants the sale because it will be the climax of this relationship. So I hope that you will join me in bringing the power of tea back into business so we can all enjoy greater success. Let's make it all about relationships in everything we do, including Toastmasters. Relationships also create trust. Selling and business will be the natural byproduct of love, because we will all love the experience of buying from someone we trust, even if we pay a lot of money for it. Money will come and go, but relationships can last a lifetime. Thank you.
And now I would like to call on our guest and future member, Bishakha Jain, and she'll be evaluating her mentor, Dr. Mansur Hasib.
Hello, everyone. So my observation with the Dr. Hasib's speech was there were a lot of personalized moments, touchable moments, which stays with the listener. So when he said the story of him and his mom going to a shopping place, and then the shopkeeper offering them tea and Coca-Cola, and then when he went on to Egypt, and then he went on to other dimensions of his story of tea, that was something which kept me connected. And also that there was a storyline which he built, which was something to take notes from. Everything was connected, yet everything was different. So that is a good way to project something. Next was there were word pulling moments, like when he said, when you love something, you do it with all your heart. So that was something which a listener would remember after listening to him, even if the listener is not interested in his story of tea, because that is what differentiates a good speaker from an ordinary speaker, those touchable moments. Next was his gesture, which is very important because you talk through your fingers. A good uh, storyteller always uses his hand movements, and because our fingers are good storyteller, his body language was bang on point. His timing was spot on. Uh, I think there was all positive. I could not pick a negative yet because I'm also learning. But yes, what I will say is there are a lot of things to remember from this speech. So that is an art, and that comes through practice. And no fillers, because I was listening carefully. I did not find any fillers to point out. So yes, that was my evaluation. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you for the first evaluation with Toast of Severna Park.